We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Cade York to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. On the move left. He runs with it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to go right back to Henry. Has some room inside the 30. Going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 15-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Minnesota. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
That's good.
25 yards, the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22. And it sets up first down and goal.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
A run on first and goal. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
The kicker on.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go, lady.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the ground, here's Henry.
Derrick Henry on the carry. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. A give right up the middle to Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Yellow.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So
a second effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Now it's York for the PA team. The kick is good. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
York to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at
We're
the
seeing
line
such an
of scrimmage.
uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of
It's now 3rd and
positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this.
Ready, set.
Third, they need 8.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th
Gain
down.
of 6 yards.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, great. Let's go. Bravo 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Yards on the pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check out.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Bravo 18. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, as you can see there, with this guy's size, you're just not going to be able to bring him down with arm tackles. You're going to have to get a lot of bodies to the ball, square him up, and be physical. Because if not, he's going to run through light contact, and he still has the speed to pick up big yards.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. To throw here to begin the drop. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The Vikings have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score.
Touchdown, Vikings.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got a man wide open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Vikings have the takeaway. And so much for... And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18. Cowboy 80.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Bronco 80. 19, 18.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Second and 7.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
That's the score. Vikings 28, Buccaneers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's Caught on the right side by Waddle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face second down and 7.
At the Bucs' 49-yard line.
On the ground, the goal with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
That one is complete, and he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. There's a give, heading right, it's Henry, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's in! Kyle Pitts! Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Cade York to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set, hurt. Let's go. 60 Eagles.
To the air now on first and 10. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. JT Tuimoloau getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Third down and 9.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of
We've really seen both
yards.
teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yellow!
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run it with Henry. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Hey, 57 colors. Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But but the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
On third down, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever we said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
For Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Number 0.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Scoop!
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Completes a Pearsall. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share.
That's good.
It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. To the right side here, passes caught. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go. Steady.
Brown. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
A run now on 2nd down. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Buccaneers, 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Minnesota.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now the Bucs will take their 1st time out. Talk things over before 3rd down. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. The motion man is Nakua. 3rd and long for Mahomes. To the right, that's Pitts. He'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They bring the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Henry. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Yellow.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Buccaneers 28. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with Brown. And this will be a Bucs first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards
from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
44-yard line.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rig alert, rig alert.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The PAT, up and good. And the Buccaneers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Buccaneers 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Mahomes. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fire on these two. Let's go, Ollie!
They'll go with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
60. Handle 60.
Now Brown. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the set. Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one completes to Palmer. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help. Because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 39-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
70 reach. Here we go. Set. Scoop.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
18 Carter. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Vikings 48, Buccaneers 42.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.